Hey guys, it's your English speaking friend here, and today we're going to improve our English with a story about something crazy I saw at the gym. We're going to talk about tension, misunderstanding, and how fast a normal situation can turn into a big problem. So, let's get into it. Alright, guys. A few days ago, I went to the gym after work. I was tired, but I still wanted to get a good workout in. The gym was more crowded than usual, which already made the atmosphere a little stressful. People were waiting for benches, walking around looking for dumbbells, and checking to see which machines were free. I had just finished warming up when I noticed two guys heading toward the same cable machine. One of them was a tall guy in a black tank top, and the other was a shorter guy wearing a gray hoodie. At first, it seemed like a normal situation. That happens all the time in busy gyms, right? Two people want the same machine, and one of them just waits. But this time, that is not what happened. The guy in the black tank top put his water bottle down near the machine and said, "Hey, I'm using this." Then the guy in the gray hoodie looked at him and said, "No, you're not. You've been walking around for 5 minutes." At that point, everybody nearby started paying attention. The first guy got defensive right away. He said, "I'm alternating with another machine. I'm still on it." And honestly, guys, that's where things started to get messy. Because technically, maybe he was using it. But if you leave a machine for too long in a crowded gym, people are going to assume you're done. The second guy crossed his arms and said, "Man, you can't claim 3 machines at once. That's not how this works." Now the tension was rising. You could feel it. The tall guy stepped closer and said, "Watch your tone." And the other guy said, "Or what?" And just like that, the whole thing went from awkward to serious. People stopped lifting. One woman took out one earbud. Another guy standing next to me quietly said, "Here we go." Nobody wanted to get involved, but everybody was watching. For a second, I really thought they were about to start throwing punches, but then one of the gym staff members came over very quickly and stood between them. He was calm, which helped a lot. He said, "Take a breath. We're not doing this in here." That was probably the best thing he could have said. Then he asked a simple question: who was actively using the machine? And that's when the truth came out. The guy in the black tank top had been using it, but he had also been talking, checking his phone, and walking back and forth between 2 other stations. So yes, it was kind of his machine, but also not really. The staff member handled it well. He told them they could alternate sets or one of them could use a similar machine nearby. The taller guy kept talking for another few seconds, but eventually he let it go too. A minute later, the gym was back to normal. So what's the lesson here, guys? Just because you're in a public gym does not mean the whole place revolves around you. Be respectful, be clear. And if a place is crowded, don't treat one machine like it's your personal property. Honestly, the whole thing could have been avoided with one calm sentence. "Hey, I've got 1 set left. You can use it right after me." Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story and learned some useful English from it. And tell me in the comments, have you ever seen people argue at the gym?